I found out my wife has been bashing me behind my back with her friends. To save our marriage, I told her she must cut them off, and we go to counseling. She said I was being unreasonable for asking her to cut out her friends of over 10 years. So, am I the asshole? I am 39 and my wife is 38, and we have been married for 10 years together for 15 and have 2 children, a boy age 9 and a little girl age 7. My wife has been going out with a group of 3 of her friends from work once a month for years. When it first started, all her friends were married, but in the last couple of years, her 3 friends have all had very messy divorces. Now the problem is when my wife goes out with them, she comes home and is suddenly hypercritical of everything I do or do not do. So, I do work from home, and every day I take my breaks in order to drop off and pick up the kids, walk the dog, cook supper, and try to do other things around the house if my workday allows it. My wife, who works out of the house, used to be super appreciative of this. Always say thank you or do other little things, like if she had to stop and fill up the car, she would pick me a bag of chips or some other token of thank you. Now, every time she goes out with her friends who have gotten divorced, none of them were easy, she comes home and now, instead of thanks, I get, well, you didn't do the laundry, or the laundry didn't get folded and put away. Even my cooking, which she used to love, now is picked apart with everything that could be improved or changed. Also, suddenly all intimacy is gone, not even a kiss goodbye or good morning, and if I try anything else, I just get shut down hard. This usually lasts for about a week or 2, but it is starting to get longer before she starts saying thank you again and appreciating what I do around the house. The other day, my wife left her personal cell phone at home and called me from work asking her to bring it to her and to charge it on the way. I don't think she realized that plugging her phone into my truck for the drive would bring up her text messages. Well, as I was driving, this group of friends started texting her phone, and it was nothing but bashing me. With things like, what didn't he do today? He sounds like he just makes more work for you, and hope he likes the cold. So I pulled over and read the conversation and everything she was saying about how I was making her life difficult. Honestly, it nearly broke me, but I didn't want to overreact. I brought the phone to her and she grabbed it and went back in the building. No thank you or anything. That night, I arranged for my dad to pick up the kids so we could talk in private. When she got home, I told her I saw the text messages, and she snapped at me for reading the messages. Yes, I realized it was wrong of me to do. I told her, well, apparently, according to you and your friends, I'm a dogshit husband. My outburst took her by surprise. I'm generally pretty soft-spoken, and I want to rage about all the stuff I do around the house daily that apparently count for nothing. And if it was a big problem, she could step up and do more. I asked her if she still loved me, and she did say yes. And she said she just gets caught up talking with this group and feels the need to join in. So I told her she needs to cut it off with this group, because I cannot live with a wife that doesn't respect or appreciate me, and we need to go counseling as well. She said I was being unreasonable for asking her to cut out her friends of over 10 years. So, am I the asshole? Best comments. She doesn't respect you. If she is easily influenced by those people to the point where she tells them very terrible stuff about you, they can influence her to eventually do something worse. She pretty much trusts the friend she meets up with once a month and not her husband. Meet up with a marriage counselor and explain the situation to them. They can probably explain why you aren't being unreasonable. Good luck, OP. You seem very sweet to your wife. She doesn't deserve you. Her friends are already planning her exit from the marriage. They will continue to sabotage it until the OP's wife is likewise divorced. However, OP's wife is likewise to blame for not shutting this shit down immediately when her friends badmouth OP. In fact, I would say that wifey likely encourages the trash talk. A friend who isn't a friend to the marriage is no friend at all. If OP's wife won't cut off these women, then OP needs to start planning for the inevitable divorce, because it is coming like a freight train. Misery loves company. The only way to fix this is to cut her friends or really reduce time within, but it will be best to cut then and go to therapy because she needs it. She is destroying her marriage only to belong to a group of desperate, miserable women. That's not good. Update number 1. Thank you everyone for the comments and mostly support. Couple of things some people pointed out. The laundry, I would like to say it did get done that evening. We actually folded it together. I just didn't get it during the day because I was working. As to current situation, while she has not cut her friends completely, She has agreed to take a break from them for the next 3 months as we go to marriage counseling. I have also taken some of the offered advice to have her friends over and explain the situation and the problems it is causing. So far, none of them have agreed to come over. My wife does seem willing to work on our marriage, but I do think the thought of me getting primary custody of the kids if I decide to divorce her has something to do with it. So we will see how the next few months go.